we've had with Angie talking about salvation. We were really excited to talk to you about that. And if you prayed the salvation prayer for the first time or you rededicated yourself, we want to celebrate. So today we're going to not journal in our Bible, but we're going to do some art for our home to honor the occasion. Now, if you only have white printer paper or lined paper at home, that's okay. But what's best for this project is white or off-white cardstock. And if you can't get a hold of that, don't worry, just use your white printer paper. So today we're going to practice our faux calligraphy and highlight 1 John 4:4, which says, "Little children, you are from God and have overcome them, for he who is in you is greater than he who is in the world." So step number 1 for today is actually listening to a song. If you have heard MercyMe's song Greater, I'm going to have you listen to that again. And I'll link to it in the instructions below. It's just going to be the YouTube video for Greater. And it's one of my favorite songs. The whole Welcome to the New album is fabulous. So if you have some time, I suggest you listen to that. So that'll be step 1. Then after that, you'll want to do a couple of downloads. I created a clip art doodle printable for you that you can print off and use to kind of copy. They're very simple designs, so if you're a beginner when it comes to drawing, they should be very easy for you. And then there'll also be a calligraphy printable. It is from Julia Bonsenhard, and her calligraphy blog I will also link to. But it basically will help you practice calligraphy, and then you can kind of use it as a cheat sheet. The next step, we'll be going to the Pinterest board and looking under what I have categorized as celebration art to kind of give you an idea of what we're going to create. It's very simple. It's nothing difficult. It'll be very easy. Remember, with faux calligraphy, you want to focus on broadening the downstrokes, making them thick, making them kind of blocky. And that's what will give your script a calligraphy look. Let me give you an example. And I'll show you when I'm done talking. I actually have a step-by-step that I did to create this. But you can see as I went down there, the lettering gets thicker. And then I went down and it went thicker. So use the calligraphy printable I gave you. That's the font that I used for my art. So it's really easy font to copy. Then I want you to go ahead and use the clip art, the doodles I did, or find an Etsy image or a Google image that you want to copy, and you can add some embellishments to it, like I did the roses on mine. Once you finish the embellishments, if you have pencils or markers or watercolor, I want you to go ahead and add your color. Now if you don't have that, that's fine, just skip this Remember, if you're using watercolor, you need to tape down your paper with painter's tape. And that's what I did, but it even still kind of pulled up a little bit, so just be really careful with your tape. But if you don't tape it and use watercolor, your paper will warp. So if you don't mind warping, then, you know, it's a give and take. So then the final step will be you going over everything that you've done in pencil with your Micron pen. And that's what I did. I used Micron pen size 03, and I just went over it after I was all done. When everything's finished, it's dry, and you're super happy with it, I want you to put it on Instagram or Facebook and use the hashtag Bible Journaling Life. I'm really excited to see what you guys come up with. You guys are so creative. But in the off chance that you hate the art that you made, because sometimes, you know, that just happens, you don't like it. You don't have to post it, but I really want you to have something to commemorate this aha moment you had with Jesus when he turned on the light in your heart. I want something in your home to commemorate that as an encouragement to you. So go to Etsy, and there are so many instant downloads that are beautiful, that have verses on them, and find one that you like, and they're usually only $5. So then print that and put that in your home. You should have something to honor the occasion. And what it's going to remind you of is, as you move forward in your walk, you need to be recklessly abandoned to him. Everything you do now should be for Jesus, and that's exciting. There's no one better that you can live for. And that's what this art is for. It's to remind you of that moment. So why don't you guys go ahead and get started? I'm so excited to see what you guys post. And then after this video will be my kind of step by step what I did for my art, which isn't beautiful by any means, but it looks alright. I would feel comfortable putting it in my home for at least a little while. Alright, much peace and love, guys. Bye!